Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, Season 1, Episode 7, Bad Blood. I'm your host, Dom, and this feels like deja vu. And with me, we have Omikins.
Hey.
Rachel.
Hello.
And Clio.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys think of this episode?
It was tons of fun.
Tons?
Tons and tons of it.
Like, how many elephants worth of fun?
Two.
Two tons worth of fun.
2 tons of fun?
I don't know. There was things left to be desired for this episode.
Like what?
I think this is more of
In
a
my opinion.
tie-up.
Yeah.
Like it was tying up some loose ends
Yeah.
episode.
Before the mid-season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Are they going to have a
Before
mid-season?
the big boom.
Well, there's like 20-some episodes. I would hope they have a mid-season.
Okay, see, I'm all confused on this. I don't know how many episodes are really even on this thing, because it started off as, 8, and then it got expanded to, 12, and then it got renewed again for, I don't know, and... Yeah.
Keeps expanding.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the universe. Just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. But what is it expanding into? We don't know.
No.
I really don't know where they could go after Jafar.
Wait, the universe or the show?
The universe.
Okay. Just had to check there.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
if the universe is always expanding, what is it expanding into? So what's past the universe?
More universe.
Right.
Dark space matter.
Which is where
Dark
Jafar
matter.
lives.
Oh.
Wonderland.
So Wonderland is beyond our universe.
Wonder. There you go.
Makes sense.
So, kind of a running theme that we've been having through this season so far is Jafar's going to change the rules of magic. What does he think he is, Peter Pan?
Yes.
Peter Pan didn't want to change the rules of magic. He just wanted to keep himself alive.
I feel like I'm having deja vu.
Yeah, and I feel like I had to correct you again.
No, he's gonna change the consequences, make them go away of magic.
And there's
That,
nothing
I've
in
never
rules.
even heard that theory before.
No, I know, right? It's
Not like 5 minutes ago when we just had to
completely
do a second
original.
take. Yeah.
I think he wants to... I'm not sure what he wants. It's hard to really tell. But he might just want magic all for himself.
makes
I think
sense.
he's going to bring his mom back. He's going to want that back.
Yeah, that's going to be a rule he'll want to change.
Yeah.
Make a zombie
That's-
army.
That's interesting because he did
very creepy.
say
She's not going to come back the way she used to be.
he did say to his father, which for the record I called, by the way.
Oh, mighty Dom, how you are correct in all things.
Thank you, Cleo. Thank you. I'm glad somebody
And
here
there
worships the
goes
ground
that.
that I walk on.
Sarcasm.
I'll give you my autograph when I come see you guys on Friday.
Oh, fraptious day.
It's one of those days, huh, Umi?
She's like, I need another drink.
Did you spike that? What's in there?
Stuff.
Uh,
Things.
But yeah, Jafar, he totally said to his father, he goes, "You're gonna want to stick around for this, like, for what he has coming, what he has planned." When his father tried to kill himself. What do you think Jafar has planned? Do you think that's what Rachel just said, resurrecting his mother?
Be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be part of it, but not like the main. Well, it might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know he's going to do that just because there's not going to be those rule anymore.
He still hasn't taken his revenge out on his father. I think whatever he's got planned has something to do with his revenge.
Oh, yeah. Make him suffer more
Yeah,
than he's already have.
He obviously
Yeah.
wants him to suffer because he just prevented him from committing suicide. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of, to Jafar, that's kind of the pussy's way out right now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Out of all this, because of all the shit that he did to him as a kid.
So we know Jafar's been collecting lamps. He has what? 2 that we know of?
Right. Oh, 2, yeah, right.
Yeah,
The Red
2.
Queen has the 3rd.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does his plan involve him having all the genies?
All of them.
And does he get one? Does he get one set of wishes, like 3 wishes per genie?
Now
Or does
there's
he
some
get more
kind of
powerful
See, I don't
wishes?
I don't think it has to do with him wanting the wishes. It has to do with him needing possession of all the genies, like having all the genies be under his control.
because they have more power than him.
Yeah.
They're just bound by who's their master.
Is Jafar gonna pull a Disney and want to become a genie?
Phenomenal power.
How
Itty bitty living space.
That is an interesting theory, Umi.
yeah, I mean, genies do seem to have more power. They can do more things than a regular sorcerer can.
Yeah.
But if he has the ultimate, change the rules of magic, then he has all the genie's power plus no rules.
And
Yeah.
itty bitty living space.
Maybe not. If he
Maybe
changes the rules of magic, who says he has to live in a bottle?
Yeah, and this isn't just these aren't carbon copies of these fairy tales.
no,
So
no.
if they are gonna go the route and have Jafar turned into a genie, there's gonna be a twist, and if Jafar's gonna see that coming, or he's not gonna be tricked so easily.
Yeah. Umi, where'd you come up with that theory?
I did mention that they were gonna go Disney with it, so I wonder where I got that idea.
You're sneaky, You're sneaky. We'll leave it at that. I'll give you that one, alright?
Okay.
So that way when it's wrong, I could blame you.
I'm just throwing out suggestions. I'm not really standing behind anything.
He hasn't really said what his, besides, changing the rules of magic, what he's going to do.
Yeah. For those of you that did not know because you didn't watch us live, we had some technical issues, and this is our second take of this. So
Way to ruin the magic, Dom!
yes.
We are flawless every time we execute.
Yeah. Well,
Bottom line.
Well, because we have so many inside jokes going in right now, and people that are watching this on YouTube or whatever are gonna be like, "What the hell are these people talking about?" So I had to fill those people.
We're
in.
on crack,
Didn't
man.
keep mentioning deja vu. We talked about this already.
Right.
We could have just kept on going if you didn't say all of those things.
No, but we have
You're
to.
ruining magic, Dom.
This is behind the scenes.
It's done.
This is like when you go to Disney World and you get to go like underground and you get to see everything, and then you see like Mickey Mouse walking with his head off down there, and you're like, "What?"
I didn't see a character without his head, but I did go through the tunnels, and that was the coolest thing.
It kind of ruins the magic though, because then you see it's like how interconnected it all is, and
Yeah, but it just makes the magic real.
so that's what I'm trying to do for the people here. I'm trying to make the magic real.
Kind of magic, though, Dom. Kind of magic.
Go ahead. I'll just finish my Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to send my address to you yet for that.
So yeah, Alice tries to come up with a plan to get. Come up with a plan to float up to the castle where she knows Cyrus.
Cyrus.
I did this again. Cyrus is being held, and she finds what dogwood brand. What is the what?
Bird.
Dog bird.
Bark.
Dog
Bird.
bark bird.
Bird bark. Bird bark. Bird bark.
Dog bark tree.
Dog bird bark. I don't know. She finds a tree and it
It's
floats.
a tree and it floats. That's it.
It's a tree that sounds like a bird.
Then the knave is wondering how they're gonna get back. Like she's come up with this ingenious way to get up there, and he's like, "How are we gonna get back?" All of a sudden, Alice just spouts out of nowhere her escape plan that involves physics. Like what? Is Alice a physics expert all of a sudden? Didn't she spend like her entire childhood in Wonderland? When did she have time to study physics?
I don't know.
The Mad Hatter taught her. I don't know.
The Mad Hatter taught her.
If the Mad Hatter taught her physics, then she's gonna be going through ideas like 2 + 2 = fish.
Yeah. You didn't know? That's true?
One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish.
All the fucking fishes.
Yeah.
A whole new world.
Oh.
But in the
And there
meantime,
it goes, folks.
in the meantime,
We're here all
Jafar.
Fish. Wait, let me give it an eye. There. Fish.
Fish.
In the meantime, Jafar had brought in Alice's father back to Wonderland. He was all like, "Oh my God, this place is real." And then
But he did what I thought he was gonna do. He thought it was a dream. He thought he slipped him something. He thought he was like on some kind of drugs.
He didn't know what was going on at first, but then he got Jafar captured him, put him in the cell because Alice's father revealed that they didn't have the best of relationships, and Jafar wasn't too happy about that. So Jafar takes his blood, he makes a potion, he takes on the form of Alice's father. And were you guys surprised that Alice kind of figured it out so quickly?
No, I'm surprised she didn't figure it out earlier.
Sooner, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I think she wanted it to be true, but then in the back of her mind, she knew it wasn't because there was just too many little things that he was doing that was just like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. He seemed to like have everything down. Like he even took the glasses out of his pocket, and he wiped it down. He was studying the mannerisms of her father the whole time, and he nailed everything. But the only thing that he really messed up on was Grace, and that's something that he couldn't have known.
No.
No.
So, I don't know. I felt like he could have gotten away with it a lot longer. He probably should have just studied him a little bit.
I don't think so. She knew something was up.
I mean, I guess it seemed unbelievable that he was there in the first place, so that would be a red flag in a place like Wonderland, but...
Yeah.
Then how would he have gotten there? I mean, he says a looking glass, but why would her father be looking for a look? You know what I mean? Just things that her father, in reality, wouldn't have tried to do.
I mean, Jafar spewed the story that he got after Alice disappeared from the ward, that he went and searched for her, and he decided that he was going to go down this road with Wonderland, and he found an antiquities dealer, found the looking glass, and then he got into Wonderland. Well, that's Jafar's story, but knowing Alice's father, he'd be like, I mean, she was a little girl,
like,
and she was a little girl, and she went missing. He didn't bother, looking in Wonderland for her after hearing her story, so why now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a new wife and a kid. Why would he go looking for her?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the knave almost backed him up unintentionally by saying, "Oh, that's the way me and Anastasia got here." So then she kind of dismissed all that. She believed it almost.
She'd have believed the looking glass part of the story, but if she would have thought about it, saying, "Oh, well, this isn't my father at all. It's not his personality. He has a family back home. Why would he look for me?" If that would have crossed her mind, she would have been like, "Okay, what's going on?"
Yeah, I could see it. So we finally got to see, as we mentioned, we got to see the Sultan, but there was a lot of back history. We got to see him a lot younger and everything. Did seeing a younger Sultan throw you guys off at first? Did you be like, "Oh," because and honestly, it threw me off. I was like, that's not the same guy in the cage. It looks nothing like him.
It makes sense.
They got the guy. They had like the same nose.
Yeah.
It made sense because Jafar's younger in the flashback. It makes sense that the Sultan would be younger too.
Yeah.
I knew it was him, so.
Yeah, and the nose. I was like, oh, they have the same nose.
I don't know, but it seemed because Jafar was like, what, 15 years younger?
More.
I think he was like
Probably more.
he was like 12, 11, 12.
Yeah. I was gonna say 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So that would place him, what, 20... Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's in his early 30s.
Yeah.
So like
So,
20 years
Yeah,
earlier.
that'd be about 20 years. Yeah, I don't know why, but it threw me off at first. I was like, fuck. I go, I was wrong. I'm never wrong.
Really?
I can't even say that with a straight face.
Slap him one for me.
I will slap.
Oh, not me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Slap him so hard, Rickatron feels it.
Okay. That sounds amazing. Although I don't want to hurt him, but you know that Rickatron, he's a good guy.
Rickatron's good people. So, Jafar finally, after she figures it out, you know, whatever, Jafar goes and gets her real father, hangs him over a cliff, threatens his life, and then drops her. Drops him. This is the same trick. They even said, she even goes, how many times are you going to use the same trick? And he goes, until it stops working. Are you guys, are you disappointed that the wishes are being blown through on the same stunt over and over again?
No, because...
It's Alice's personality. She wants to save the people she cares most about, and if that requires a wish to do it, she's going to use the wishes. Jafar's got it. He's clever about this. He knows her weakness.
I'm going to beat my dog.
Please
Animal
don't.
abuse.
All about the noises tonight. Oh my god.
Right?
I know. All the noises.
So many noises.
Yes, you can beat the neighbors.
Oh. So, why do you think Alice chose to save her father after everything that they've been through?
Because she has a new little sister that she happens to love, even though they only met for a brief amount of time.
I think what made her
They were making
really
amends.
Yeah.
They were making amends, too.
But they
What really
weren't.
clicked in
It was
her?
Jafar
What-
and Alice were making amends.
No, what clicked
No,
in her
on the
head
cliff.
said, don't save me.
Yeah.
Cyrus escaped. And it went in her head with, you know,
They were making amends.
that's what made her save him. Was that he selfishly was going to give up himself and told her that he, you know, to go save Cyrus. Forget him.
Mm-hmm.
That he was a bad dad and he never believed her. That was the gist of it.
What do you think exactly changed his mind now? Just the fact that he was there? Because
Hell yeah!
you said,
Well, I mean,
you said he thought he was on something. So
Well,
if he thought he was on
When he
something,
woke up,
When he woke up, he even said to
woke
his
up.
wife that he thought he was dreaming about Wonderland and he was with Alice, and she just looked at him like, do I have to put you in the crazy house too?
I think Rachel meant when he first got there.
And when
no,
first,
Rachel
yeah.
meant when he woke up
he woke up.
back in England.
Mm-hmm.
No, when he first got there, he literally said to Jafar, I'm in a dream. This is some kind of dream.
Yeah, but quickly realized it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
He
so
realized
so yeah, he
he wasn't in
did.
Kansas.
She wished for him to return home, and I think the Cheshire Cat's upstairs. I don't know.
Do you have ceiling cats again?
I have Cheshire Cats.
Big ones.
Yeah, he ate the mushroom.
This episode's just going to be called Noises.
See, he ate
Yeah.
he ate the mushroom. That's the Cheshire Cat. So Alice wished for him to go home. He goes home.
Yeah.
And then they said there's always consequences. Is the consequence that he doesn't believe that this happened?
Yeah, that he only thinks it's a dream.
I don't think he thinks it's a dream. Maybe he'll think he's gone mad too. Maybe that's the consequence.
Well, I mean,
He'll-
if
he'll
he gets-
Trying to say what he needs to say to not get thrown in the nut house.
Yeah. He looked scared shitless.
it was a vivid dream in his perception after he woke up, and he's wondering, what is it, genetic? What did Alice get the really bad bone in this one? Wow, I should be in the same place as her. But that's why he was like trying to pass it off to his wife that, you know, it was just a dream, it was nothing. He's just like, I must have passed out, something like that.
Yeah. So, were you guys, like, content with the way that her father was portrayed in Wonderland, or did you think that was just kind of unnecessary?
Oh, I thought that was awesome.
I think that had to be done to maybe push the story forward a little bit. Yeah, she needed to
hear.
She needed
that he was that he wasn't there for her, and he never believed her, and that what she said should have been enough. She needed that.
Yeah.
He said that he blamed her and all this stuff, and what do you think that's going to do to him now, back home? Like, he said he remarried because he wasn't happy and all this. Like, is that going to affect his life at home now?
Well, I mean, anybody would reflect on that.
It's not going to affect it right away, but it is going to. It's going to seep in.
He's going to reflect on it, over time, and you never know that he might appreciate his wife more that he has now, or they might separate.
I don't know. She seems a little evil.
Yeah, she does seem.
I don't think she's evil. She's just like, what is your old family doing here? Get her away.
What if she knows about Wonderland?
Seems like the evil stepmother.
What if she knows about Wonderland?
What if she's connected to Wonderland?
Yeah.
She's been awful, poo-pooing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff, yeah. I don't know. She just seems.
Can I make a stab in the dark prediction? You guys hate when I do this.
Something's off about her to me. Something's just off.
Can I make a stab in the dark prediction?
Stab the dark and hit your leg, please.
It's Cora.
That's not Cora. What are you talking?
Cora. We know where Cora comes from.
Yes, Cora's long gone.
Well, technically, she's still possibly in Wonderland at this timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but I think that if we see Cora, it's going to be a flashback to when she was Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, we just don't know how long ago.
I think she's in a flesh disguise.
I don't know. I mean,
Mike's weighing in right now. He's in chat because he couldn't be here, but he says that that's Anastasia's sister.
Do we even know her name?
No. We just know that she has one.
I thought we did know her name.
No, we've never seen her. We've never seen anything about her. It was just mentioned before Anastasia and Nave jumped through
no, I meant stepmom.
The portal.
Alice's stepmom. They
Her-
might have said
her name came up, but I don't remember.
Care.
Yeah, her character is so unlikable. Who gives a crap?
Yeah, I know they said her name, but I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a cat, a Cheshire cat. He ate the mushroom and he shrunk again.
Hello, Cheshire cat. Is that him?
No.
No, that's my dog.
Your dog sounds like a cat.
She's whining.
Oh.
So next week is the episode Home. What do you think that the title means? Who's home?
Who's home?
Well,
We've already learned about Alice's home.
Alice's home.
We've learned about Jafar's home, and we've learned about the Red Queen and Will's home. Who is left?
Cyrus and Alice are home when they're together.
Oh wait.
That's so gross.
Well, it says, in a flashback, we learned about Cyrus's origin story while Alice seeks out the White Rabbit for answers involving his actions in Wonderland. So, yeah, we're going to see Cyrus's backstory. We need it.
Mm-hmm.
We need it. Yeah. That's like the big key piece that we're missing right now.
Yes.
What do you think the White Rabbit, what does he have for an answer? Is it his family? Is that what we're guessing?
Yeah. He's gonna tell the truth, and it's his family being held over his head by the Red Queen, and Jafar's pretty much holding his life as hostage. So either way, he's screwed.
Now, do we know that for a fact? We know he has a family.
Mm-hmm.
But do we know for a fact that they have
strong.
it?
The evidence is strong.
Because you don't see his family anymore. You don't see him going to his house, and that's really all he has to lose.
All right, so we don't know for sure if he has them. We don't know for sure if they're dead. We just know they're not there.
They were.
I feel like if they're
dead,
the White Rabbit would have no reason for doing this for the Red Queen.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, makes sense. So, yeah, I'll go with that theory. The Red Queen.
What other theory are you gonna go with?
I was going with they're dead.
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if the White Rabbit didn't know and they were dead, then yeah, okay. But if they're just dead and everybody knew, then the White Rabbit wouldn't even do the stuff for Jafar. He'd be like, fine, kill me, go ahead, I don't care. Go ahead, lose.
Yeah.
You guys will lose your time traveling abilities around here. I don't care.
He's like, what? If they were gone, what does he have to lose? Nothing.
No.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Red Queen and Jafar's disdain for one another come to a head, followed by a series of chaotic events. Do you think it's about time we see the battle between Anastasia and Jafar?
Yes.
He underestimates her all the time.
He does.
And it's
does.
going to be his downfall. I think it's going to be his downfall, or what, close to it.
What do you think she has
And
up
they
her
both
sleeve
know
for
they
him?
stabbed each other in the back. They both know they stabbed each other in the back, so it's gonna be, nope, that's it, you know.
Right, but what do you think she has up her sleeve for Jafar? Like, he can just kill her with the wave of his hand. What can she do to come beat that?
Thing is, we don't even know the limit of her power. We don't know how powerful she really is. We've only seen her do little hand tricks or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, she could be just as powerful as Jafar. We just don't know.
And she's got the dust, the rest of the dust.
She does have the not pixie dust.
Magic dust?
She does have the pixie dust. I forgot about that.
Is it pixie?
It's not pixie. It's just magic dust.
It's just magic dust. But, I mean, it's powerful just as much as pixie dust, so.
Yeah. The unsurmountable consequence caused by their showdown will put everyone in danger and lead to a drastic change. Do you think that's going to be the rules of magic?
I think
my alter
landscape make it seem like that.
My alter Wonderland in some way.
Yeah.
Well, Wonderland,
maybe open it up to other lands.
Wonderland seems to be manipulated by the use of magic and who's using it. So the Red Queen, being evil, has actually changed some of the environments in Wonderland, making it harder for people to traverse through.
Like the Dark Forest.
Like the Dark Forest. So, I mean, it's possible that this big showdown of evil magic just makes almost all of Wonderland evil.
Yeah.
Changing people, animals, things, everything. It's depending on where they have their showdown, if it's in the castle, in the Red Queen's castle, if it's in Jafar's crazy floaty sky castle. I mean, if they knock that sky castle down into the water, what's going to happen? That's a big freaking tidal wave.
Well, I think that yeah, it'll probably fuck something up.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was up with that dragon?
The dragon? Was that a Jabberwocky or was it just a dragon?
I think it was just a dragon.
What exactly is a Jabberwocky?
It's a giant flying beastie thingy.
Yeah. I mean, it's portrayed as a dragon for some people, and sometimes it's just a hairy beast. Kind of like a chimera sometimes. It depends on what telling you get it from.
Yeah. But I think if it was a Jabberwocky, they would have said something.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know what this is, They're like, what is this? They have no clue.
I thought that's when Alice was going to figure it out, because Jafar was just kind of standing there as the dragon was flying around, like burning things. And the thing that probably irritated me the most is they hid behind wooden branches.
I know. I was like, that's not going to protect you.
Yeah.
What do you think this is, Skyrim?
Even in Skyrim, the wood would catch fire and you'd get burnt.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could be the Jabberwocky, but I think he would play more of a bigger role in it.
Yeah. Not only would he play a bigger role, but he'd be much bigger himself.
I feel like the Jabberwocky is a single. It's a thing. It's a, refers to one beast, not a group of beasts.
Yeah, I think he'd be a bigger role in it, since it is a fairly good part of the story.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else for this episode?
So the Sultan's real son, his heir,
is a bitch.
Is he dead now?
Total dick, and he's so dead. Thank goodness.
I'm glad he's dead.
Yep.
And the only thing that he wants is, to say that he's the son. I think if he says he's claims him as his son, then he has a right for the throne.
Never gonna say it.
And he's not gonna say it.
He's not gonna say it, but if he did, that means Jafar would be the Sultan of Agrabah.
Yeah.
What kind of shit could he cause then?
Lots of shit.
Lots of shit.
Since Agrabah's and the Enchanted Forest are connected.
Mm-hmm.
All shits to be had.
Yep. Yeah. Maybe Wonderland and Neverland are connected.
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
No. I think they're their own planes.
Yeah. Maybe something that happens in Wonderland is going to start opening portals everywhere. All hell breaks loose.
Could be.
Yeah.
Omi, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyVenom24.
Rachel, where can the people find you?
You can find me right here on Twitter at Savannah17. There you go.
Clio. Does it get new colors every episode it's in? Because it looks more brighter every time I see it.
No, it doesn't. No? I haven't done anything. No.
Okay.
Clio, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Leo's MF Vids at YouTube and at Clio Moto at all these fine social media outlets.
Social media outlets. So that you're in a mall.
I mean, where'd your lower third go?
Social media outlets.
It's right there. I didn't feel like holding it up.
Oh, good. You didn't want to make me feel all alone. So you can find me on Twitter at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. And you can find us all on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.com/ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably heard none of that because everybody was talking over me.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
So you can also leave us some comments, leave us some feedback. Email us, asotvpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what we're doing, what we missed, what you guys want us to discuss. And we will bring it up on future shows. Till next week. See you guys later.
Latest.